Could AI fakes cause existential mistakes? On Monday morning, a picture of an explosion near the Pentagon spread like photos of me flexing my quads. Take a look. Yeah. Those are my quads. Anyway, the explosion was totally faked, created using artificial intelligence. That's right, it was about as genuine as cat's hair. And marriage.
It's true.
Several news agencies picked it up, including India's Republic TV and Russian state media outlet Russia Today, both agencies that boast higher ratings than CNN. That phony photo dropped just after U.S. stock markets opened at 9:30 in the morning, causing the S&P 500 to drop 30 points within minutes. The Arlington Fire Department and the Department of Defense had to put out a joint statement reassuring that all the bombings were a hoax. So does the rise of AI or artificial intelligence mean mankind is screwed? Oh, wow. On the other hand, it certainly has to be better than no intelligence at all. But it seems like it could trick us into thinking we could get attacked, and when we strike back, then we unleash a real war. You know, think about it. A lot of people thought the Pentagon had been bombed, and that fake news story went around the world in the time it took me to finish this sentence. And that's because a lot of journalists were more concerned with being first than being correct. Now, we don't want to contribute to the hysteria, but we have unconfirmed reports, actually, of some new bombings.
It's easy. All you have to do is to...
Viagra ads sure make me self-conscious about taking baths in the forest.
Yeah. Well, he's used to bombing on stage. But such explosions, maybe they aren't all bad.
Jesus. I feel like he took his favorite seat at lunch or something.
Yes, can't say I disagree with that. All right, Joe, have you ever considered using AI to create a full audience at one of your shows?
I don't know why people who fell for this.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that picture looks like it's from a screen grab from Call of Duty from like 2003, and people, oh, we can't trust Russia Today.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I getting my morning horoscope from now? Russia Today. I guess the $8 Twitter verification is not as thorough as we thought it was going to be. That Russia Today would publish this. I think we blame too many things on AI now.
Right.
It's like getting fat and blaming the vending machine.
Yes.
It's the person's intent. You know, and the problem is not AI. It's that people want to believe in dumb things that reinforce whatever they want to believe in the first place. So if you want to believe the Pentagon had been attacked, then you would believe that photo. If you didn't, you would look at it and you know it was phony. And the problem is, it's human nature. It's like Dr. Zayas said, Planet the Apes. He said, man is the devil's tool, and he was a doctor.
He was a doctor, as was Dr. Jill. A full-blown doctor. Cat, if you could manipulate AI to fool people into believing something, have you ever thought about what that something could be? Like not like blowing at the Pentagon, but maybe something else, like, I don't know.
No, I just don't think I have it in me to keep up a delusion.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I think also people are kind of a little bit overreacting to this.
What happened to your mouth there? Did you stroke out?
Yes. Who is that guy? Don't worry, I don't care. Okay, everyone's like, we need massive federal regulation of AI. People were confused for several minutes.
Yes.
Okay, I know that everybody loves the government more than I do, but please don't be that big of a bitch. You don't need to call the government in, you just Google it. And no one's going to start a war. I know we don't have Congress declare war anymore, even though we're supposed to according to the Constitution. I think it takes more than a few minutes for people to decide that. I think at least you Google first.
I think it's amazing too that if this stuff actually worked, how come Ukraine or Russia haven't used it? They would have every reason to use AI, and they're not doing it. Instead, they use other propaganda that we see through. Tyrus, is this why we can't trust we can't trust anything now unless we see it with our own eyes?
Well, we can't trust ourselves, and that's what this is. AI is now an excuse for, I think Joe made a great point. to where, like, if you're a bad actor, it's not an individual person. Some jackass went on Twitter and put fake bombs around the Pentagon. Now it's AI.
Yeah.
It's like the new word for racist. It's AI. Is AI? Is AI? No, it's people on keyboards doing dumb and then, of course, everyone jumps to it and retweets because we're all talking about it. And it's no different than every time you do the videos with, all of a sudden, you have quads the size of Godzilla and stuff like that. That's not AI.
That's real.
That's his buddy Gene doing cut and paste on the computer for 47 hours. Okay? So if it was AI, that'd have been an actual explosion. Okay? So let's stop using the term AI like it's a clever thing. No, it was not an AI. It was an HA. It was AH.
It's a good point. It probably wasn't AI at all.
Not at all.
It was just somebody doing some stupid crap.
Like
AI?
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then that leads me to the important business question to the business person here.
Yes.
No, not you. Referring to the young lady in the audience wearing business school person.
Stand corrected.
No. Okay, so it caused a tiny movement in the stock market.
Right.
But it was still a lot of money. It was
So it was $100 billion. So in the matter of minutes, whether it was an AI or a stupid person or whoever it was enough for the markets. The S&P 500 sold off over 1/3 of 1%. It's $100 billion in stock valuations just gone because of a fake picture. So regardless of who created it, I think it just speaks to the fragility and maybe how easy you can manipulate the world's largest stock market. I mean, it quickly recovered, but this is a major problem. Elon Musk, who created open source AI, has said, you know, the zombie apocalypse is coming of the computers, like Will Smith and iRobot. He said, hey, there needs to be some type of regulation, even if you're a libertarian or in favor of small government. The problem is Congress doesn't know how to regulate this kind of stuff. They don't even know what AI is.
Are you saying that maybe you and I should get together and come up with something? Like, think about this. You
don't know
buy a
enough
bunch
about it
you
either.
No.
I don't think you should.
You put out you show like something blow up, the stock goes down, then you buy it.
Yeah.
You can do that, and you will be in jail.
My stocks took a hit. My new company, Pentagon brand bomb repellent, we got whaled on it.
I don't know. I think I'm going to be a stock guy.
Yeah.
Because I would Google it.
Yes. That is true.
Or if you're at the Pentagon, step outside.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Happy to
Fine here.
report.
All right, we got to move on.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.